welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin. And just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through. Ooh. There's a Divine Masculine who's constantly thinking about you, Divine Feminine here. They are thinking about how the separation happened between you two, how it played out. Some cases, this Divine Masculine was the one who left the relationship, broke up with Divine Feminine, walked away from the relationship, and they're thinking about how they did it, what they said, what led up to that point. There's a lot of rethinking about the separation, the actual time when you two separated. So the day of, the days leading up to the separation. So it's showing here, it's like highlighted in this reading that they're only looking at the separation between you two, how you two ended up going your own separate path. This is bothering them. They are stuck on this thought. I see here they're constantly thinking about it. There's this knowing that they are starting to see the separation in a different way. They're seeing it as pretty much what they didn't see before, they're seeing it now. So before, when you two were, what was leading up to the separation, when you two separated, the frame of mind, what the way Divine Masculine was at the time, the way that this Divine Masculine felt, there was not much clarity. So I see here now this Divine Masculine, because they have transformed, there's some transformation here. I feel like there's some changes. They have some clarity about how things played out. They're looking at what you said. They are recalling the things that you said, the messages, the text messages, the emails. Some of you sent a lot of emails. I see a lot of things in writing. Like, it's not just like small text messages. This is like, could be like emails, letters, something that is like a lot of writing coming from Divine Feminine side. But I see here that Divine Masculine either blocked those messages from coming in, they didn't read it, or they didn't respond much to it. I see something about not much coming from masculine side, but a lot of incoming. So a lot of things coming from Divine Feminine side here. This came as a surprise to Divine Masculine. They didn't expect to see so much expression of love from you. So there's something about, like, when you two were together, yes, you two had communication. You talked, you wrote, you texted, you called. There was just like regular loving communication, right? But when it comes to the separation, this Divine Feminine, like, you were just like, you were like your own printing press. Like, Divine Feminine, you were just like, boom, 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 boom. Like, this is all my messages, like, back to back to back. Like, I see here, whether it's constant communication from your end, or you were just like writing overload, like there was something going on with your writing. You put all your love, your energy, your time, your effort, your emotions on in writing, on paper, in text. Like, you let it all out. I see here you were trying your best, and this Divine Masculine was just like, either they didn't see it, they chose not to see it, they blocked it, or they just didn't respond. I see it, they turned their back on your communication. You were open to communication. You welcomed communication. You may have even expressed this to Divine Masculine, that I'm looking forward to hearing from you. You know, call me, message me, let's talk. let's meet, let's hang out. How are you doing? Like you were opening the communication. You gave this divine masculine an opportunity to speak, to talk, to share. But this divine masculine's like, halt. I see here, stop. And they were not expecting you to do a lot. I'm not saying all divine feminines here, but there are some divine feminines who I see a lot of writing, a lot of messages from your end to divine masculine here. Some cases this divine masculine stopped taking your calls. They changed their number. They they blocked you. There's stuff about no way of communicating with divine masculine. Something had stopped, something had changed. So those messages that you were sending, those letters, those emails, whatever you were doing at the time, eventually it came to a halt. And I see here it came from divine masculine side. They they eat I'm getting something that even if the communication was not like stopped, like blocked or something like that, this divine masculine may have even said something to you knowingly, knowing that it would cause a stop in communication. They may have said something specifically and very short. I feel something very short, straight to the point, which may have caused this divine feminine to, okay, I'm not gonna communicate anymore. I'm not going to write back anymore. You know what it is, whoever this is for. It's not something long. They wrote something very short, maybe even a sentence, straight to the point, which caused you to stop the communication. That made you feel like, you know what? I think I should stop. Like you came to that realization that what am I doing? I'm writing a lot. I'm contacting this masculine a lot. And they said this to me. How can I forget what they just said? And that made you feel like, you know what? I have to look after myself. And you stopped. You stopped the communication. So some cases I see here that it's the divine masculine who put the communication to a halt. And in some cases, it's a specific sentence, something that was said to divine feminine, which caused the divine feminine to stop the communication, to put it to a halt. So there's other things here I see, that divine feminine, you are really clear with your intention. You were really clear with what you wanted in the connection. Divine masculine stopped the communication. They put it to a halt. They avoided. Divine feminine eventually, I see here that you surrendered. Like you didn't make any more attempts to try to restore the connection. I see here that you didn't put any more effort into trying to restore or rebuild because of something that came from divine masculine side. Divine feminine, um, following that, there's something about you start to focus on yourself, your goals. I see here focusing on self and specific goal or dream that you had. Some of you start working hard. It's something about working hard, saving, making money, trying to build or restore or to get back on track. So some of you felt like you fell behind in something, or you may have something about delayed, or I'm getting something like you may have neglected certain areas at the time in your life because you were so involved, like involved with divine masculine, like you were trying your best to make it work, that you didn't do it intentionally. It's just that things may have, you know slipped through the cracks, like you forgot about something, you overlooked something, your focus was taken away from certain areas. But once the separation has happened, you started to recall, you started to pick up the pieces, started to move forward again. So the areas where you felt you fell behind or neglected, you want to pick up. It's like pick the speed up again. Going back to divine masculine in this reading, this divine masculine, the reason why they're thinking about divine feminine and the separation so much is because this is something that is being shown by the divine to guide divine masculine on changing something within themselves. So this could be like a way of thinking, mindset, thoughts, patterns, behaviors, something that needs to be transformed from within for this divine masculine. And one of the things that will assist this divine masculine in this transformation is focusing on the things that have to do with the separation. It's like facing one of the most toughest parts about your connection was the separation. And this divine masculine will need to do that in order to move forward in their spiritual path. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.